I think we're live, yo. I think we're live, dog. Are we live? I think we're live. I think, in fact, we are. Are we live? I think we're live. I think, in fact, we are. I just had my own feedback come through the computer. That's great. I gotta move this because I can't even see what I'm doing here. Is it blurry? Because I don't know. It looks blurry on my screen, but I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's blurry, but if it is, that's kind of sucky. Waiting for Miles. I'm right here, bro. I'm gonna tilt that a little so I can see what I'm doing here. What's up, Paige? What's up, Kionai? What's up, Danny, Spider Cosplayer, Mochi, Kirio, Steven, Ash, Alex. It's not blurry. All right, cool. That's good to know. I'm gonna put this actually where my hand isn't. The only reason I gotta do that is because people online want to steal my shit all the time. So I have to kind of, do some extra precautions to make sure people don't steal my stuff, which really sucks. I hate when that happens. Like, I hate having to watermark stuff and protect all that. It's annoying, but it's because people decide they want to be kind of crappy people and want to steal stuff. So only so much we can do about that. Your voice is so relaxing. Thanks. Shameless plug. What am I plugging? Myself? Oh yeah. Duh. No. Kind of like I just said. It's to protect myself from people who steal stuff. But yeah, it is a good shameless plug. However, anybody who's kind of tuning into the live, I'm gonna assume that you're already subscribed because it gave you a notification. So it's not really plugging. You haven't gone live in a while. I go live more on TikTok, actually. TikTok, it's way easier to go live. Even though I prefer doing it here, I prefer going live on YouTube. It's easier on TikTok because it's so much less setup. I don't have to do much. But I do like going live on YouTube a little bit more, to be honest. Have you gone live on TikTok recently? A couple of days ago, I think. How long have you been working on this? Oh, piece too long, bro. Way too long. I haven't been getting notifs then. Again, like I said, TikTok's weird. It doesn't do notifs. YouTube does notifs really well for everything. TikTok is not too good with notifications. They fail a lot at that. Saw your Etsy store. Love your drawings. Very cool and lifelike. Thank you, Aaron. W, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, Etsy should be linked in most of my videos if you want to check out the artwork. I'm doing The Last Night Bumblebee right now. It's been taking me at least 2 months. Dude, I got you beat. This one's taking me probably about half of 6 months just because I haven't worked on it in so long. Came from the homies on Instagram. Bro, Dakota's a W. Anybody who comes from the homies tab on Instagram, straight W status. The homies get to see everything a little bit earlier. They get updates a little bit more. We're finally on the left side of Optimus. Yeah, it's taken me a while, but we're getting there. All we have left is the sword. Optimus is done. It's just the sword left, and that's going to take a while. I love your videos. Hello. Thank you. I'm back with a different name. As long as you're here. Doesn't matter what name you decide to go by. I will call you that name. I have some good news. My girlfriend just finished her Street Spider-Gwen cosplay. She made the gloves herself, and they are fingerless gloves that go over the suit. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Hope you guys have fun cosplaying that. You plan to go to Indiana Comic-Con convention? Probably not. That's not on my list at the moment, but if I do go, I'll probably announce it somewhere. The next one I'm going to that's planned is C2E2. I have tickets to go there already. Should I do as much detail and maybe some decent realism? It depends on the style you're doing. Not every style calls for realism or detail. Sometimes simplicity is the way to go. Just depends on your style and what you want to make. I'm buying a new Spider-Man suit thanks to you. If you go on Print Costume, use code Miles. You'll save some money. I forgot to mention that I do have a code on Print Costume now. I haven't made an announcement about it yet. I'm gonna make a video on it, but I believe I have a code on Print Costume now. Print Costume is not the best at like communicating with me, but from my understanding, there is an active code, Miles, M-I-L-E-S, all caps, that you can use for, I think, like 15% off. And that's actually a fairly good deal for how cheap their suits are. Saving 15% is actually pretty good. But I haven't really announced it anywhere yet, mostly because I want to test it to see if it works. Sweet, I'll use it. Awesome, bro. If you use it, let me know if it works. Like DM me on Instagram or something. Let me know if it works. And if it does, like send me a screenshot or something so I can post it. And I'll give you a shout out if you help me out with that. If you like send me proof that it works, I'll give you a shout out and be like, hey, yo, this guy used it and it worked. I'm kind of doing a similar style to what you're doing. Also, just bought a few suits using your code, Miles. Did you really? Send me a screenshot or something. Again, I'll give you a shout out too. Yeah, anybody who uses that code, let me know so I can actually like say thank you. Love your art. Thank you, man. Just found a YouTube channel finding out how to make a face shell. Thanks so much. Dude, I'm glad I could help. Yeah, that's how I started Spider-Man cosplays, is not with anything expensive. Just a crappy old face shell I made out of cardboard. That's how I started, and it's a good way to start. I'm gonna stop saying that. Dude, don't. It's funny. Anytime I see Zach leave a comment, it's like, hey, yo, it's Zach, by the way, and his username is Zach, it's the funniest shit to me. I'll see it. I saw it on TikTok the other day. I don't think I responded to you, but it was funny. Yeah, that's one of the inside jokes that's really funny. I wish I could be like you. No, you don't. Be like you. There's already one of me, and trust me, that's enough for the world. Be like you. It'd be more fun if everyone was like themselves. What's your next cosplay idea? Cade 6 from Destiny 2, but your boy's kind of broke right now. So, that's been put on the back burner at the moment. Working on an album, which is cool. Working on getting a collaboration with another YouTuber going for it. Dude, awesome. Best of luck on that. I'll spit some bars for you. What's the best suit to buy in Print Costume? It just depends on the pattern you want, to be honest. All of the suits are going to come in the same quality if you get them in the same fabric. But it depends on just... It's not like there's a best design, because Print Costume doesn't design the suits. It comes from the actual designers. So like Arachnid Studios, Web Warriors Workshop, Ethan Koss, Designers Web. It comes from the people who actually design the suits. So it's not like what's the best on Print Costume, because they're all going to be the same quality. It's just who's the best designer, and that comes down to personal preference. So that's going to require you to look at all the designs and see which one you like the best. But that's subjective. How do you draw like that? Very carefully. I know I've said this a lot on this channel, but I still love your content for all the videos and shorts. So colorful. Thanks for the inspiration. Dude, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could help in any way, shape, or form. Sucks I won't be able to stay long. But the fun thing about YouTube Lives is they get uploaded afterwards anyway. So even if you don't stay, you can still view them afterwards. Will you ever buy a Hero Stime suit? Here's the thing is, I don't think I need to. Like, I trust Print Costume and they make really good quality suits. If I'm going to purchase a suit, it's going to be from them. Now, if Hero Stime like reaches out and says, hey, we want you to test out one of these suits, then yeah, I'd probably do that. But in terms of purchasing a suit, I'm not in the moment, or I'm not really in the vibe of testing out another company if I know for certain Print Costume works, you know? You know what I mean? And it's nothing against the other companies. It's simply just, in your opinion, what's the best suit in Print Costume? I think I just answered that. It doesn't matter about the design. That's personal preference. Because it just depends on what design you want. Like, if you want a Miles Morales suit, I'm not going to tell you to get a $20.99, you know? You know what I mean? But in terms of quality, the Print Costume suits are made the same way because they're made by the same people. So I can attest that they have good quality. If you ever had the chance... Chat disconnected. Why was the chat disconnected? Why was the chat disconnected? Did my Wi-Fi dig out? Come on, man. Every fucking time. Dude, why? Hold on, my chat disconnected real quick. I know you guys can hear me, but my computer disconnected the chat. Give me 1 second. Man, why does this have to happen every time? Unable to connect. Yeah, I know. I know you're unable to connect. Dude, I swear to God, it's every night my Wi-Fi is just absolute ass. Dude, why? Why aren't you working? Okay, it says I'm connected. That's great. I'm gonna actually connect this time. Come on, it says we're connected. Do you want to actually connect now? Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Why? Oh my God, I hate my Wi-Fi. It's every night. Come on, man. I just want to go live. I was literally live for like 3 minutes. And it wants to do this. That was a lot, probably 10 minutes. Dude, come on. Why aren't you connecting? It's literally right there. You're connected. You fuck. This is getting frustrating. Yeah, fucking, I know. Stop. Dude, this is getting annoying. Is that gonna work? Nope. That's not gonna work. I'm about to lose all my viewers simply because... Dude, why? This is the stuff that makes me so mad. Seems to be working. It's working on one side, but not like I can't view it. And it's pissing me off a little bit. Like, it's... Bro's literally fighting with a PC. I'm getting mad. Like, it's popping through on my camera, but it's not coming through on anything else, so I can't view anything. Like, nothing's happening. Oh my God. Why? Dude, it literally says it's connected. This is what's making me mad, is it's saying it's connected and then it's not connecting. Connected? I beg to differ. Dude, what do I have to do? Like... Like, why? Yeah, literally everything disconnected. I don't know why, though. It's literally every night that this happens. Bro, can you stop spamming that comment? I'll respond when my Wi-Fi is working, but... Like, I'm trying to get something to work here. Dude, it's making me so mad, because it's saying it's connected, but then it's just straight lying to me. You don't need an expensive suit? No, you don't need an expensive suit. Honestly, in my opinion, anything under like $200 is a pretty good priced suit. Dude, why? Like, why is this not working? Maybe restart. No, it's not my computer that's the problem. It's my actual Wi-Fi network. It says like, it's like buffering. It says connected, but then it's actually not connected, which is super irritating because it's supposed to be connected. Yep, still not connected. That's great. Restart the router. No, I can't do that. Because it says it's working. If I do that, it'll just dick everything. Dude, this is irritating. Like, it's literally just... I swear to God, it's not even, like, during the day. It's just whenever I go live, my Wi-Fi wants to dick out. Every single time, without fail, my Wi-Fi dicks out when I go live. Every time. Whether it's TikTok or YouTube, it just happens all the time. And it's super irritating. I'm just going to connect to my hotspot at this point. Dude, why am I like getting, I literally make sure I have the good Wi-Fi and it just doesn't work. Never. It has never worked. It's always actually ass. This is really irritating me. Oh, now the chat's gone. God damn it. Like, I can probably still go live because I can see the chat. It's probably the weather. There's nothing wrong with the weather. I'm just gonna keep drawing because I can read the chat through my iPad. It's like there. I can read it through the screen. I just hate having to do that. Sounds like you haven't made sure to have the good Wi-Fi then. Dude, the thing is, you would think after a couple times of it crapping out, I would check, and I did. Nope, it's still one of the higher quality Wi-Fis, but manages to crap out more than anything else. Dude, I hate having to look at my screen to see the chat because it disappears so fast. Dude, it says like live chat. Why can't I just read the live? I hate technology, man. That just pisses me off. The day Miles cusses his Wi-Fi out, dude, it's every day. I'm fighting my Wi-Fi every day. I'm like never even home. I think your neighbor uses your Wi-Fi. I have a private connection. If my neighbor uses my Wi-Fi, then they've broken through that and they're very smart. I'm literally gonna text them and be like, yo, why is Wi-Fi ass? Bro, where'd the Wi-Fi go? Oop, I just texted that wrong. Oh man, I hate when technology does that. It's like I literally click live chat so I can read all the messages and it takes them away. So like I can't actually view the chat at all. Like just leave the chat there so I can read it. Can I ask my question? You can, yeah. It's just I'm struggling to read it. What is this? Oh yeah, thanks. No internet connection. Thank you for letting me know that. Ooh, so many things upset. Dude, like that's the reason it pisses me off so much is because like I'm never even home, and then when I get home and when I go live, that's when it stops working. How did you do the torso for Optimus? I just looked at the reference I had. It's a lot of detail, but I just looked at the reference and transferred that detail over. Please shout out me. You just shouted yourself out. Whenever people ask for shout outs in live, it seems dumb because they're just shouting themselves out. Like everybody can read the live chat. Like everybody saw your comment, so you just shouted yourself out. Miles the type of guy to stream when he has no Wi-Fi. I'm gonna tweet that. That shit's funny as hell. That's funny. How do you do art so good? You spend a lot of time doing art bad. My internet is going to shit. Dude, internet is just a joke. What's your favorite Spider-Man movie? Spider-Verse. Oh my god, I can't even type. I'm on 4G. Dude, I'm at this point, I'm just gonna... Could not be joined. Yeah, I'm not gonna run diagnostics. That's gonna take forever and it's not even gonna help. This live came at the right time because I feel sick. Why do you feel sick? Like physically sick? Because in that case, my live probably can't help with a physical sickness. Draw, I don't know who that is, I'm sorry. Do you use normal colored pencils? Do you use specific ones? These are Prismacolors, so they're like a clay-based colored pencil. I wish YouTube didn't delete the chat every time I wanted to read it. That'd be super helpful. You're so chill. I wasn't a second ago when I was fighting my Wi-Fi. That's probably like as mad as I'll get, is when I was getting slightly pissed at my Wi-Fi. But I don't get super mad. What is your opinion on the Spider-Man classic skin in Fortnite? The community is kind of split on it, whether it's good or not. I wanted an opinion. What do you mean the classic skin? Like what it looks like? I don't quite know what it looks like. Dude, oh my god. YouTube live chat, all messages are visible. Dude, keep the live chat there. Why can't it? Man, YouTube, stop doing, like, just keep the chat there. Keep it there. How do I pin the chat? Keep it there. Keep the chat there, please. Oh man, dude, there's literally, you can't plan for this stuff. You really can't. I decided to go live on YouTube for the first time in a while, and my Wi-Fi is like, you know what? No, you're not going to. Isn't there something where you could freeze this chat? I wish, if there is, please let me know. Because I can't, it keeps like disappearing. And I want to be able to read it all, and I can't. I think TikTok Live is better. Yeah, well, I like to alternate every now and then. Either way, I don't have Wi-Fi for shit right now, so I can't even do that. Take a screenshot. I'm not gonna screenshot every time somebody leaves a comment. What I meant is that the chat moving up, it like disappears after a couple seconds, and I wish it didn't. I don't know how to fix it, but it does that, and it pisses me off. What does this button do? Oh, that's not the right button to press. That's not a good button. Alright, whatever. There's no use in staying negative about it. Let's try to be positive. Let's try to come out of this with a positive. My music stopped too. That's kind of upsetting, but it's okay. We'll listen to the sound of our thoughts. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of chats disappearing. Exactly. I don't know why it does it. It keeps it there for like 5 seconds and then it fades out, as if I can read something in 5 seconds. Oh, that makes me upset. Cause what that is it's just technology thinking it's smart, but it's really doing something stupid, and I hate that. Like, that's one of the things that makes me mad about technology, is when it does something it thinks is smart, but it's actually really stupid. Like when an app will update its user interface and it thinks like, oh, we're so smart, but it makes it completely impractical. Yeah, I don't like when they do that. You do not deserve 31k subs, you deserve 31 million. That'd be too much. It's just a number at the end of the day. Doesn't really change anything, but I appreciate that. Love the content, hope you're doing good. Thank you, appreciate that. What do you use to edit? CapCut. I think there's an AI generated comment in here. How? And how do I get them out? How do people use AI to generate their comments? That's like the stupidest thing ever. You're a great artist. Thank you. What's up, Ronan? Dude, okay, what's making me mad about my Wi-Fi is I'm going to connect to my hotspot. Screw that. Whatever. Like, if it's not gonna work, I need the chat to be up. There we go. Connect to the hotspot. That'll work. Back online. See, look at how easily that worked. But now I'm just gonna eat through my data. Off at like 9:45, maybe. Because I know of it. But yeah, hopefully not a lot. I'm not AI, I see that. The advancement of technology, that's all you gotta do is destroy the bots. Yeah, I wish I could do that. That also means I can't play music because stream's glitching. I can't control that, bro. Dude, okay. Okay, maybe I'll kill this hotspot then. Shit. Damn. I love CapCut until they took the play button out, so you have to make full screen to play it. That doesn't happen to me. I can still do CapCut just fine. Dude, that's actually the most annoying thing on the planet. Kind of getting tired of companies thinking they're the best, you have to make stupid choices. Yeah, a lot of times it's because I updated it. Oh, well, just don't update your apps then. See, again, that's another thing that technology does. That's exactly what I was saying, is how they update things. They think that they're being smart, but in reality, they're just making shit 10 times harder to use. Why don't you have a member button? What does that mean? What does a member button mean? He doesn't have members only. I don't know what members mean, dude. I'm sorry. Like, join a subscription? No, it's free to subscribe to me. I don't want people to pay to subscribe to see my stuff. Like, if it's like you could pay to see extra stuff, then maybe that'd be okay. But paying to see the content that I make for free? No, that's kind of dumb. Don't make a chat members only. That would be shit. Well, no, I don't even know what it is. And why would I do that? No, I feel like anybody should be able to view my content if they want to. I'm not gonna lock that stuff behind a paywall. I'll lock extra. Oh wait, am I back online? It says I'm back online. Maybe I'm back online. Ooh, I'm back online. I got it. We're good. We're good. I got the chat back up. We're good. Okay, cool. We are back up. We are back up. That took a minute. That was down for like a while. That was down for a minute. Okay, we're good. It literally did not change for you guys because you've been seeing everything normal. But we're back up. We're good. Now I can actually read the chat. Okay. We're cooking. We're back in. I literally did nothing. I just waited. It's like you can make people become a member. A member of what though? Like a member of my channel? Because everybody already is. It's free to subscribe. Now, if it's like the member thing gets them extra perks, then yeah, that'd be cool. And yeah, maybe people could pay for that. but paying for just like watching my videos, nah. I'm not gonna lock my videos behind a paywall. You can post exclusive content. Oh, okay. So it is like extra stuff. Okay, I got it. Yeah, in that case, that'd be something to consider. But again, I don't know. Like, I like the idea of making an exclusive group, but that's kind of why I have the Instagram channels. It's still free to do that. I like the idea of making it exclusive, like exclusivity, and showing behind the scenes stuff and like sneak peeks to them. But it doesn't necessarily mean I want them to pay for it, you know? Like, it should still be free. Like, I try not to lock any of my content behind a paywall or do any of my stuff for money. I probably could, but I try not to. And people can see your videos a day early. Yeah, well, I make my videos late anyway. I think maybe that'd be something to consider if we get a little bit bigger, but from where we at now, I think it would be kind of weird to lock content behind an exclusive paywall. Like, I don't want my channel to become an ad, you know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with doing advertisements for companies I like, but I don't want my whole channel to become an ad for the subscription. I've been talking to this girl and I don't know how to introduce her to my family. What should I do? Literally just bring her to your family. Bring her to your house one day, say, hey, this is her. Like, do they know about her? Or just bring her to the house one day, say like, hey, this is my friend, or this is my girlfriend. Like that's it. Like, it can be super casual. You don't have to plan a whole event. You don't have to be like, oh, let's have dinner at my, like, no, you could just know that your family's going to be home one day and walk with her there and be like, hey, this is her. Any tips on drawing cosplay? Those are two very different things, but tips for drawing would be consistency and challenging yourself. Tips for cosplay would be cosplay what you want at the budget that you can, and then improve from there. What's up, Sped? What's up, Zero? Have you seen the Madam Web trailer? Yeah, it looks interesting. It's definitely a different take on a story, but it does look pretty interesting. It's at least worth giving a shot. Would you ever do a Deadpool cosplay? I'd love to. That'd be fun. That'd be very expensive, but I would like to do that. I've also found my mom looking through my girlfriend's and I's messages like we were doing bad things, and that I don't think I like her. That's just a sign of a shitty parent at that point. If you're going through your kids' stuff like that, don't do that. But also, at the end of the day, like, let's say they don't like her. Would that really prevent you from being with her? Probably not. You got to accept the fact that sometimes your parents aren't going to like all the people that you bring home. That's just life, you know? I think your parents should learn to accept the people you bring home, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to like them off rip. Just be with the people you want to be with. And that should be it, you know, that's that. The Taslim suit is my favorite, honestly, dude. That's a good choice. It's a good suit. It's a good suit. Your boy is broke is a straight up line at this point. I felt that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've said that a lot. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, that was dumb. Have you thought about doing a collab with other Spider-Man cosplay channels? I mean, I collab with other cosplayers all the time. I don't think I'm familiar with a lot of cosplay channels. I would love to collab with people though on YouTube. That'd be awesome. But yeah, like on Instagram and TikTok, I've collabed with a lot of people. YouTube, I have yet to collab with somebody, but I would love to. What's up, Miranda? My dad's trying to get me with his friend's kids and I hate it. I have no idea what that means. That could mean so many different things. Could you give me advice for keeping consistency on YouTube? I do a music channel which is hard to give out new original music each week. You don't have to make, hi Bentley, you don't have to make a new song every week. You have to, if you want to make a video every week, make a video every week, but it doesn't mean you have to make a song every week. You can make you can make a behind the scenes video. You could make a day in the life video. You can make a, you have a music channel. You can make, tips and tricks, like how to make a beat or best way to find a beat or how to make a rhythm to this beat or how to write a hook, how to write a verse, best catches for your hook. You can do stuff like that to keep up with consistency without diluting the content. Because making a song every week would just be horrible. That would suck to have to do that. But you can innovate the content so it's more than just songs. Like, my channel isn't just cosplay breakdowns every single week. It's not just the same video over and over and over again. It's different thing. One day it'll be this, the next day it'll be that, you know? But it all has to do with my niche of pop culture, nerdy stuff, creativity, all that kind of stuff. Can you give me a tip on my fan film? I have zero context to that. You're gonna have to help me out a little bit more. Like, you're gonna have to give me a little context. What's your next video? Not sure. It might be a lightsaber video where I go over a cheap versus an expensive one. It might be a lightsaber video where I go, like showing you everything that a cheap lightsaber can do. Could be another cosplay breakdown. Kind of trying to figure out which one I want to make. I'm gonna make all of them eventually, but it's just a matter of which one I want to prioritize. Can you give me some tips on my Spider-Man fan film? Dude, again, I need, like, what do you mean? Can you give me tips on my fan film that gives me zero context? Just figured out that I'm 15 and I'm in a love triangle. I don't know what's going on. Leave it. Leave it. Never, ever, ever involve yourself in a love triangle. Never. I don't care how badly you like the person. Never do it. Doesn't work. Never. Because if they liked you enough, there wouldn't be a second person. Do you have web shooters? Yes and no. I ordered my first Spider-Man suit because of you with PS4 Insomniac. Dude, great choice. If you could keep one Spider-Man suit ever made, but get rid of every other one you made, what would it be? Shit. Probably the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales suit, the Leap of Faith one. When do you plan to go live on Twitch again? Whenever I play another video game. I don't play video games that often. By the way, Twitch link is in most recent video description if you guys want to go sub to that. Like I said, I don't play video games often, but when I do, I'll stream it on Twitch. Just because it's a little bit more fun to have some viewers and to talk to people. What's your all-time favorite Spider-Man suit? All-time would be the Leap of Faith suit. These people need to stop spamming or I'm going to report them. Don't report them. I just ignore people who spam. It's irritating, but I just ignore spammers. I'm getting a Spider-Man mask with moving eyes for Christmas. If you know what you're getting for Christmas, doesn't that ruin the point of it? Like, I've never known a gift I got on Christmas. I just opened it up on Christmas. What's your favorite Spider-Man movie? Into the Spider-Verse. I hope I get a Boy with Ook mask. You could probably make that. It seems pretty simple to make. How do you feel about Across the Spider-Verse having 2 parts? I don't think it has 2 parts. I think there are 3 movies. I think it's just a to be continued. Because the movie coming out isn't Across the Spider-Verse Part 2. It's Beyond the Spider-Verse. So it's technically just a trio. So I don't really know. Like, the only thing that is weird about it is the fact that it wasn't announced it was going to be a trio. But I don't mind it. Like, I'd rather get 3 really good movies than a second movie that was rushed. What's the best website to order a spider suit on? I actually have a video on that, on 3 really good sites to order from. Where I get my suits from are Print Costume. Some other sites are RPC Studio or Sim Cosplay or HeroStime. If you go to Print Costume, you can use my code MILES for 15% off though. So that'll save you a little bit of cash. And that's where I get all my suits from. So that's why I can attest that they're pretty good. I love how we're all here just chilling rather than these big channels where the chat is just drowned by each other. Yeah, that's kind of why I like it, having a smaller number, especially on TikTok lives. People are always like, oh, this is super underrated. You should have more viewers. But I'm kind of on the mindset of I like having enough viewers where chat is consistent, but not enough where I can't read it. You still haven't finished? No, because I've been working on a lot of other projects. So Optimus kind of got put on the back burner. But I'm reprioritizing him. So I'm going to put a little bit more effort into him to get him done. I just bought a suit from there using the code. Can't wait for it. Oh, so the code actually worked. MILES actually works. If it works, that's awesome. That's really great if it works. Because then I can actually announce it. Because like I said, I've been waiting to announce it because I wanted to actually make sure it worked. What I was going to do is I was just going to run it through a... Why don't you do more live streams? I'll live stream on TikTok and Twitch sometimes. What's your favorite suit you have? Either the Into the Spider-Verse Miles suit or Amazing Spider-Man 2. Do you know who Boy with Ook is? Yeah, I've said that a couple times. With code MILES, yeah, MILES, all caps. I mean on YouTube, because normally when I go live, it's just instinctively to TikTok because it's easier to set up. Any good places you'd recommend getting face shells other than Etsy? You could go to a face shell vendor like Matthew DC on Instagram who makes specific face shells. I'm gonna get deep for a second. I've been mad depressed recently and I found your content. And you're loving my childhood dreams, so you basically saved my life, making my day watching videos. Dude, thank you. Oh my God. W in the chat for Alex. That means the world to me. Thank you, man. I'm sorry life's been really rough, but I'm glad that I can help in any way. Yeah, W Alex in the chat. I'm sorry life has been pretty rough, but we're all here for you, man. I'm glad I can help. I really am. That's kind of why I do what I do, or why I try to do what I do, is in a very feeble attempt to try and help people. And I'm glad you're still here with us, Alex. I'm glad you are here to share that message. And that just kind of, I'm gonna go on a tangent here. That just goes kind of on a goes to prove, or no, that goes out to anybody who is kind of struggling and doesn't talk about it. Maybe they have silent battles. People who are struggling with anything: anxiety, depression, PTSD, ADHD, ADD, mental health, breakups, whatever you might be struggling with. It goes out to say you're not alone. Please reach out for help, whether it's to somebody directly, a friend, a family member, or whether it's to somebody indirectly, like somebody who you find inspirational and you find their content to be helpful. No matter what your outlook is, please reach out to somebody. Somebody will be there to listen. And if nobody is, I know my community's pretty good at listening to each other. So thank you again, Alex. But yeah, you're never really alone. And your problems, as much as they matter, they're never the end of the world. So I want people to know that. At least people on YouTube get to see you live if they're not allowed on Instagram or TikTok. That's another reason I like to split the lives up between platforms, is because I know my audience is split between a couple platforms. I want to make sure everybody's still seeing the stuff, you know? Sometimes in life I feel alone. I mean, it's common in life to feel alone, but I want you to know you never really are alone. And it's the moments when you feel alone that it's the most important to reach out to somebody for help, because as much as you're going through some stuff, you understand that everybody else is always going through stuff too. So if you feel alone and you feel like nobody's coming out to save you, that's because they're not going to. You have to reach out to them to get the help. You have to reach out to them to get the support. And don't ever feel bad about it. That's why you have a support system. That's why you have friends. That's why you have a community of people who are there to help you, because they're there in the rough times, and they should be there in the rough times. So if you ever feel like you're alone, reach out to people who don't make you feel alone. My new TASM 2 suit looks amazing. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it. What Spider-Man suit should I order next? Whichever one you want, man. If you go from print costume, use my code for 15% off. But whatever design you want, man. Like it's I'm not gonna pick the design for you. I think that's on you to pick the design you want. I love this community. I love Miles. You guys are the best. Anyone can wear the mask. Anyone can wear the mask. I feel alone. You have Miles, you have friends, and you have Spider-Man. That's look, man, I try to be there for everybody. I really do. I know there are thousands of people out there who watch the stuff I make, but it doesn't necessarily mean I treat you as a number. Like, if I'm able to help at least one person with every video I make, then that's worth it to me, you know? Drawing in a white hoodie, it's fine. It's not gonna bleed through because it's pencil. But yeah, it's a bit risky. I'm actually wearing my my Ken crew neck, the one that says Kenergy. It looked super. It was cold out and it looked super comfy. What Spider-Man movie would you change? I don't think I would change a movie. I kind of like all the movies. If I were to change something about a movie, maybe like Amazing Spider-Man 2, I would change the villains so that there's only one, or so that they focused the story more on Peter and Gwen and didn't try to force feed us Harry. But like I still think all the films are enjoyable to an extent. I didn't mean to turn the chat into a deep combo session. My bad. No. Don't apologize. I like it when it gets deep. I like when we're able to talk honestly about how we feel and stuff. I feel like not enough people do that. And plus, my chat should know that. Like, what's your childhood show? Clone Wars. My chat should know that at this point. If somebody doesn't turn it deep, Miles probably will at some point. If I'm being honest, my real dad wants to see me for Christmas, but he was abusive the last time I saw him, but I still want him to be good. That would be up to you, you know? Like, if you're not comfortable seeing him, you don't have to, but if you have faith that he could be better and could be good, it's up to you to give him that chance. I'd say the ball is completely in your court and how you want to play it, and it's up to how you feel, you know? You shouldn't feel weak over that decision. You should feel a sense of control, knowing that you can control that outcome. Clone Wars is GOAT. Dude, it's still like my favorite show. I love Clone Wars. What do you think is the best Spider-Man movie? I don't think there's a best Spider-Man. I think everyone has their own favorite. And I think each one is the best at something. In your opinion? Well, again, in my opinion, I wouldn't have a best. I have a favorite, which is Into the Spider-Verse, but that doesn't mean I think it's the best. I think, like I said, they're all the best at something. I think best is subjective, and I try not to have a very subjective viewpoint on stuff like that. What's a good price for a beginner suit? I'm looking into one for Comic-Con 24, but trying to make a budget. Well, it depends on what you mean beginner. Like, if it's your first ever suit and you don't want to spend a lot, honestly, just go with an Amazon suit to see if you like the feeling of it. But if you do really want to invest in a good suit and you want to be, like, sure that it's a good quality suit, don't be afraid to bite the bullet and spend a little more. I've learned that a good price for a Spider-Man suit is anywhere under $200. You're doing okay. That's kind of why I stay out of RPC, because all of their suits are like $500-$600, and I can't justify spending that much on a single suit. I just can't. Print costume, I spend maybe, I don't know, $140, $160 at most. That's it. But like I think here's the thing is you gotta kind of take into consideration. I hate how much the people hate on the Tasman films. Dude, I love the Amazing Spider-Man films, and I'll defend them till the day I die. I think you gotta take into consideration when getting a Spider-Man suit. What do you want to do? Because do you want to spend, let's say, $50 on a semi-bad Amazon suit, or do you want to just double it and get a good suit? I think I'm going to give him another chance. I mean, third time's a charm. You could, like I said, it's in your control. But again, understand that any decision you make isn't final. Like, you're allowed to circle back. You're my inspiration in life to keep moving forward and to never give up. Oh, dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. I encourage you to become your own inspiration, though. You know, like, be inspired by the person that you can turn into. Because that's the best motivator, is knowing the potential that you have. How many layers of underwear should you wear under the suit if you don't have a compression pants or a dancer's belt? Yikes. If you don't have those things, this is my recommendation, is grab the suit and grab as many pairs of underwear as you can and do a trial run. So try it with 1, see how it looks. Try it with 2, see how it looks. Try it with 3, 4, 5. And you got to find the balance between being able to conceal the web shooter while not looking too puffy and having too much mass down there. Even with a dancer's belt, I still wear compression pants and underwear. Like, I still wear several layers. It's not just a dancer's belt and nothing else. Like, I still layer up to make sure I'm as concealed as I possibly can be. And I'll be honest, like, even if a Spider-Man cosplayer is concealed with a dancer's belt and they are doing a good job of kind of covering up, there will still be the angles or the moments where your legs cross over, or you're in a position where it's not completely concealed, you know? You just gotta, that's why you gotta learn how to pose the right way, and you gotta angle it the right way. But you'll be fine. Just make sure you're wearing something, because if you're wearing nothing, people can tell. I feel really bad with boys with a Spider-Man suit. Why? How much do you like Insomniac Spider-Man 2? I haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen, I really do like it. I'm gonna head out finally. Wish me luck on the album. Best of luck, man. Hope it turns out great. How do you predict beyond the multiverse? Do you mean beyond the Spider-Verse will play out? I don't know. I try not to go into movies with predictions or expectations because I don't want them to be disappointed or fulfilled. I just try to go in with a hopeful mind. No, I mean, like, for that area, if they don't really wear something under... Oh, yeah, I think gentlemen should definitely be wearing something under the suit. There are some guys out there who are like, oh, I don't have to wear anything. I strongly disagree. I think that you should wear something. Got any advice on how to make your first YouTube video? Just make it. The first advice is to just make it. And this is the advice, the post advice after you make it. It's gonna suck. Like, your first YouTube video is gonna suck. It's going to get 0 views. Your first 10 videos are gonna get 0 views. They're going to suck. Go and scroll back to my first videos. They suck. Like, they're nothing. They're terrible. But you have to make those videos in order to grow. And as long as you make, like, if you make like 100 videos and you learn something new each time, by your 100th video, it'll be unrecognizable to the first one. But, yeah, my advice for people who want to make their first video is just make it. Stop waiting for the right time to make it. Just do it, you know? Because by the time you make it, you already have learned something you can apply to the second video. That applies to anything. Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Stop looking for excuses or trying to wait for the perfect moment. Just go for it, you know? I'm scared of people in my new school to find out I have a YouTube channel. So what? Let's say worst case scenario, they find out you have a YouTube channel. Is that going to stop you from posting? Probably not. It shouldn't stop you at all. Never, ever. 5 posts for a beginner Spider-Man cosplayer is your first YouTube video. Yeah, and it sucks. And you want to know why I know it sucks? Is because I remade the video a couple months ago and it's 100% better. The first ever video I posted sucked. There's no commentary. I'm like posing in my room. I didn't even bother to record audio. I didn't know how to edit at all. Like, it's a terrible video. But you have to make those bad videos in order to make good videos. Like, yeah, I had a little bit of experience from TikTok at that point, but not nearly enough to make a successful YouTube video. They might make fun of me for being a cosplayer. Again, so what? I got made fun of for being a cosplayer. Who cares? As long as you enjoy what you're doing and the people you care about enjoy it, why do you care? Like, here's the thing. Let's take this into consideration. Let's say that there's a bunch of people who you don't care about their opinion, but they hate that you make videos. Who cares? Like, you don't care about their opinion. You don't value their opinion. They don't matter to you. It doesn't matter. You know, just do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy and do what fulfills you. Don't worry about making them happy. Did you ever make your own Spider-Man suit? Yeah, my first ever one. My homemade suit is homemade. My custom street Spider-Man suit is homemade. I'm going to make my first YouTube video, but I'll stay on this stream. Awesome. All of your videos, even the lower quality ones, inspire me to cosplay. I'm glad I could. No, but that's a point of advice I try to give to people is, like, even if people are gonna hate on you for doing it, that should never stop you from doing it. Like, because imagine the day that you're successful at doing it. How do I record? I'm doing a screen record. How do you record what? A video? And why are you screen recording? What are you trying to do? How do you record like YouTube videos? What if they bully me every day of the week, even might punch me? That's happened before. I think you're too worried about what other people will think about you. Like, bullying, all right, this is going to be a hot take on Miles' part. It's going to be a hot take, but it's going to be a true take. Bullies will bully you no matter what you do. If a bully is a bully, they're going to do it. Like, if a bully is a bully, they're going to be a bad person regardless. It doesn't matter what you do. They're going to find something to get mad at you for. They're going to find something to argue with you about. They're going to find something to try to dig at you for. So you might as well do what you want to and let them just try to figure it out. Like, a bully is not going to stop being a bully simply because of what you do. They're going to do whatever they want to do, and you should not let that stop you. Ever. Now, do I think bullies should exist? No, I think bullies are dicks. And if you're a bully, get out of my chat. Like, I don't mess around with that. I hate that. But a bully is not going to just stop bullying you because you stop doing something. Let's say you made YouTube videos and then they found them and then they bullied you for them. And then you stopped making YouTube videos. They're going to find something else to bully you about because they're a bully. That's all they're going to do. They have no point in their life other than to bring you down. The reason that bullies bully is because they're so jealous of other people actually doing things with their life that instead of actually putting in work to do something themselves, they're just going to hate you for doing it. So you might as well do what you want to do and just ignore them. The only power a bully has is the power you give to them. Seriously, you have no idea how good it feels for a bully to stop cussing? No. You have no idea how good it feels for a bully to try and bully you, and you just don't care. Like, you don't respond at all. Seeing the look of just pure, like, oh shit, that didn't work on their face is amazing. And trust me, a bully's not going to stop there. Like, they're going to try anything in their power to get to you. It's on you to give them that power. And just don't. Just ignore them. I'm in 7th grade, and ever since 1st grade, I've been bullied for being ugly. I ignore them because I'm used to it. Don't do that. Don't ignore them because you're used to it. Ignore them because you just don't care. Because you don't care what they're going to have to say. I try to hide that I like cosplay. If you hide the things you are passionate about, are you really passionate about them? I think the people who bully are just the biggest dorks on the planet. Yeah, the people who bully are the biggest, like, assholes on the planet. People who think that it's cool to hate on others for what they love, no, you're a jerk. And I don't think bullies should ever have power. I think the only power he has is the power you give them through fear. So don't give them the power. I'm grateful enough now to be in a position where if somebody's getting bullied, I can defend them now. Because I'm grateful enough to have a platform on which I can do that. But when I was a kid, I got bullied and had nobody to go to. Like, I had nothing. I had no friends who would stick up for me. I had nothing like that. I didn't have a platform or a cosplayer who was going to defend me. But I didn't stop doing what I wanted to do. I just still did it. And now I'm at a point where I have the ability to stop that from happening to somebody else. So I'm trying to tell you, don't listen to bullies, ever. What's your opinion on the Arkham games? Love them. Absolutely love them. Are you sure? That's it. There's nothing special about me. I'm just a normal guy. I think that's what everybody is. So that's when I don't like it when creators put themselves on a pedestal. When they're like, oh yeah, I'm the best. I have X amount of followers. No, you're just a dude. Like, at the end of the day, you take away your Wi-Fi, and what are you? Nothing. It's exactly what I just proved earlier. The Wi-Fi controls everything. Are you going to stream till you're done drawing? No, I'm probably going to stream till like 10. So like 10 more minutes. I used to get bullied, and it was because I never dated this one guy. Who cares, you know? Relationships literally mean nothing, man. I'm tired of people who put so much pressure on relationships. If you want to date somebody, date somebody. If you don't, don't. If you can't, don't worry about it. Like, just live your life and let other people live theirs. Seriously, it's that simple, and people just don't get it. I just think that cosplaying is for everyone. It is for everyone. It absolutely is. Should I cosplay my damaged Spider-Man suit or not because I'm scared people are going to make fun of me? Stop being worried about what other people are going to think about you. Just do what you want to do. If people make fun of you, that's their problem. I was bullied in 8th grade until I told him to F off, and he left me alone after that. Just show confidence and they back off. They prey on the weak and they can't touch you if you trust yourself. That's actually a pretty good mantra. Like, I wouldn't recommend telling a bully to F off because a lot of bullies have anger issues and you might get punched. But I would recommend showing confidence in the face of a bully. Because a lot of times, like you said, they prey on the weak. They prey on people who are not going to defend themselves. If you simply just defend yourself and tell them to, like, leave you alone, a lot of times it does work. I'm a big fan of your cosplays. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, like, you don't necessarily have to tell them to F off exactly, but you can do a lot with a little. Don't say F off, punch him. Even if you lose the fight, they won't mess with you again. Trust me. Don't do that. Don't listen to that guy. Don't punch somebody. The only time you should ever swing at somebody is if you swing second. Never swing first on somebody. That's just... because then you just turn into the bully. Don't do that. Like, even if somebody's bullying you, it doesn't justify swinging at them. You should only ever swing in defense. Or if you're helping somebody. But you should never just punch a bully. That you just become worse than them at that point. Don't do that. Prime is looking awesome. Thank you. You would probably get suspended. Yeah, exactly. So, like, unfortunately, in that case, if you said, oh, they were bullying me, they're not going to care. They're going to say you swung first. Schools are dumb like that. And they're going to say, well, you should have talked to a counselor. Like, they're going to come up with any sort of reason to get you in trouble. So never swing on a bully. The only instance you should ever swing on somebody is if they swing first and they miss. Then you swing once and you swing hard. So if somebody misses, then that's just their fault. When is your stream going until? Probably 10. So like 7 more minutes. It's prime time. Bro's about to get a Prime sponsorship just for joining Optimus Prime. Now, I've had Prime. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's not terrible. Love your videos. Thank you. I mean, if they push you, like physically touching you to hurt you, even still, like, I wouldn't recommend punching somebody as an option. Like, I would personally try to diffuse anything through talking first. And if they try to get physical, just let them get in trouble for it. It sounds like it's a bitch move to do that and say, like, oh, you're just gonna let them hit you. Well, not really. You're gonna let them get in trouble for doing something wrong. Prime is a bit overhyped. I would agree. It's not, like I said, I've had it before. It's not like the best thing in the world. If I have all the energy drinks in front of me, it's not going to be my first choice. It's not even going to be my first 5. I think if possible, instead of violence, you should run away or dodge the hits. I wouldn't say run away. I would just say try to diffuse the fact that they want to fight you. Like, if somebody wants to fight you, just try to diffuse the situation. And if it's not possible to diffuse it, just, like, I don't know, avoid it. Like, this is we're talking about worst case scenario in this case. I've never seen a situation in which a high school bully punches somebody they're bullying. The only time I've ever witnessed a high school fight is with 2 people who have egos the size of Texas trying to fight or trying to prove they're better than each other. My parents always said if somebody hits you, hit them harder. I don't feel like I'm able to condone that. I can't tell you personally what I would recommend, but your parents are probably right. Say hit me, then let them knock you out and get suspended. That's probably not smart either. Again, we're talking about the worst case scenario. Yeah, that guy's right. Don't swing at a bully. Hitting you first makes you just as bad. Yeah, that's stupid. Don't do that. Don't swing at a bully. What I'm saying is that I've never seen a case in which a high school bully bullies somebody to the point of, like, beating them up. That doesn't happen in real life very often. A lot of times high school fights are just between 2 people trying to prove they're better than each other, or 2 people fighting, but it's never a case of bullying. And one way to ensure you're going to get into a fight is by swinging on somebody, so just don't do it. All the fights that happen in school are people with egos who talk. Yeah, exactly. So just don't do that. Just don't feed into it. Why is your name Miles, but you dress like Spider-Man? I can't control my name, and Miles is also Spider-Man. That would be like asking Peter Parker, why is your name Peter and you dress up like Spider-Man? My new principal is blocking off an area in my school. What should I do? What do you mean? Like, what are they blocking off? Why are they blocking it off? There's a lot of context I don't have there. And I don't know if there's anything you can do. If they're blocking something off and they're the principal, they're probably the highest person at the school. Like, not a lot you can do in that scenario, unfortunately. But that's not a lot of context to go off of. Oh, that's a dead marker. That's still a dead marker. Oh my god, all my markers are dead. Oh my god. I'm a huge fan of your videos because your videos have cured my depression, so thank you. Dude, I'm glad I could help. Thank you. Who murdered the markers? I did. I used them all. Yeah, I can't even rely on these markers anymore. You killer. I just used the markers, dude. I'm sorry. Rip markers? Yeah, I need some new ones. I gotta go buy some new ones. Gotta tap out of the stream. I'm gonna end it soon anyway. It's okay. I appreciate you stopping by, though. The markers serve their purpose. They have. They were true soldiers to the end of the line. What do I have to do for you to buy me a Miles Spider-Man suit? Dude, I can't even buy myself a Spider-Man suit right now. I've said before on this channel, I'm not sure what video, but I have said it. Once I get to the point where I can feasibly and like responsibly purchase a Spider-Man suit, like that's not for myself and that I don't need, I'm going to give one away. I'm just not in the financial place to do that, but I would love to do that. To be able to give it away to somebody. What Spider-Man suit would you get next? I have no idea. How long have you spent drawing this? Too long. Whenever I tell people, like, yeah, I've been doing other projects, they never listen, and they're like, oh man, he spent like 8 months drawing this. Yeah, but did you miss the part when he said he was doing other things? By the way, you weren't saying that. I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying other people did that. Where's the best place to buy a Spider-Man suit? You can get them from a lot of places. Where I personally get mine are Print Costume. If you get it from there, you can use my code MILES for 15% off. Other places are like Sim Cosplay, Heroes Time. RPC is a little expensive, but it's still a good place. But it was a joke. I'm saying I'm not attacking you, but there are some people who genuinely do like pop in the chat and they're like, damn bro, he's been drawing that forever. Yeah, I have, but again, I don't have the luxury to sit down and do only this, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I don't. Anyway, speaking of which, I gotta call it there because I have to do some other stuff before bed tonight. But I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure to check out the most recent YouTube video. Posted a breakdown of the new Spider-Man suit, all that fun stuff. Check out all the new TikToks, Instagram stuff, all that fun stuff. If you want to subscribe to the Twitch, you can do that. Peace and love, do good things. Yeah, by the way, hi YouTube. Everybody say hi YouTube because it's going to be uploaded. Read mine, I just did. Peace and love.